All right, everyone. My name is Zoe Warren. I'm with 2A for today. I'm here with Chad Caton at the Reawakening Tour, Reawakening America Tour. Tell me a little bit about what's going on, Chad.
It's Patriot Lollapalooza. And I'm losing my voice, but you know what, man? I felt like I was drafted in the NFL today. Speaking on that stage, best selfie I ever took. And you know what? We've been in this fight in South Carolina, you know, running for lieutenant governor and what we've done in our precincts. And to say my truth and have an opportunity to do that in my hometown was amazing. Like, emotional.
Yeah.
Because I live this. And a lot of bad stuff's happened to us. And today I got to spike my football in front of my people. I told Clay when I got off stage, I said, I don't care where, when, or why. I'm that guy. You need me? I'm out. Let's go.
Yeah.
Because what we were able to do today is I was able to put bad endorsements. I was able to say my truth. And I was able to put the spotlight that is the cabal of South Carolina and the good old boys and begging those mama bears to come out and save us. It meant the world to me, and it meant the outpouring of support I've got on my phone, my socials, people coming up, crying, hugging me. We had a voice here today. I hope I did everybody well. I really, I didn't sleep. I was stressed out. And you know me, I'm a gamer. But this was next level, and we got what we're all about, right? Educate, motivate, activate. We've already had our chairman for the HCGOP has been meeting with people, coming up saying, this is how we do it, this is how we do it, this is how we do it, and to bring that big tent back to the Republican Party of South Carolina, where you can maybe get rid of the, I hate purple. Let's get red. Red. Yeah. I'm excited, man, and this is the Beatles of political tours, and to be able to say that I was able to take the same stage as some of these other patriots. I went after Dr. Stella Emanuel.
Outstanding.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, that's great.
She is such a patriot, an amazing doctor, and what she did with COVID. And she, like, high-fived me as I was going out, and I was like, what is happening? And Cash Patel's sitting there like, dude, that was heavy.
Outstanding.
That's exciting, man. I'm sorry. It's been the great weekend, and I'm glad that we were able to bring it here with Clay to Myrtle Beach, South Carolina.
Yeah, it's great.
It's amazing. It's amazing.
The work you've been doing, I mean, you've been doing this work for a long time. I mean, some of the language you put out there to even protect gun rights in South Carolina was adopted, I think, by the legislature in a kind of a weak bill. Tell me a little bit about that.
Well, I got in a big argument with some folks at the HCGOP because we were worried about the Biden regime and we wanted to solidify some gun rights in our, and you know me, start in your local, work your way up. We keep looking at the dumpster fire that is in Washington, and we don't look at how we got there. Your local Republican Party is the Bush League. They put them as councilmen. They put them as this. They put them as that. Why are we looking at, we don't look, you can go watch the Pelicans right here in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina for the Cubs. If they're not good enough, they're going down another league, right? We don't. We take a 58% conservative voting record and we get them endorsed by Donald Trump and we send them to Congress? Are you kidding me? It just isn't the way it's supposed to be. And I just want it to be, I don't want to change it. I want to change it back. I want to change it back. And what we did is we took that Second Amendment ordinance from a couple of other places, a law with teeth. And in Horry County, we put that pressure on our council and became and I'm very proud of this, along with Al Allen, Councilman Al Allen, we wrote the Second Amendment ordinance of Horry County, and we're the first in the United States of America. I mean, the fourth in the United States of America to have law backing our Second Amendment rights. And we figured out to take out the money. Federal government never going to knock on your house and take your guns without your local government helping them.
That's right.
And we made it so the sheriff's not allowed to do it. Yeah. And our constitutional sheriff backed it. And then we took that bill, got it up to Columbia, took my name off of it, put it through another bill, and now it did get weakened a lot. But just like Russell Fry keeps trying to say, he did the Second Amendment constitutional carry. No, he didn't. You still got to have a permission slip from the government. My permission slip's the Bill of Rights, but whatever.
That's right.
I'm not a Russell Fry fan, you know. I'm tired of weak-kneed, no spine, yes men. Why can't we get a Marjorie Taylor Greene? Why can't we get somebody to just stand up and say no? Your leadership doesn't mean you're a king. And these Second Amendments here in South Carolina, we're at least to say it's going to take you a little longer to come in here and take my stuff. And if we lose that, you're Australia.
Well, you know, it's funny, man. You're talking about, like, you know, the fact that we have Republicans who will put these compromise type Republicans, Cheney type Republicans in county positions, municipal races. Elections are a tragedy.
Oh.
I mean, we got like, what, 48 days to vote, right? But 48 hours in a municipal election to report fraud? That seems a little ridiculous, right? So,
well, we did the first, in the last primary, we had Coastal Carolina's mathematics professor say it was a statistical impossibility. Well, that's smoke. I was a fireman, folks. For those of you who don't know, if you have smoke, there's usually fire. Simplistic, right? Easy. But this is where we get lost. Weak-kneed people that are scared to do their job under the oath that they took for this country. I've taken this oath 7 times, and I will continue to fight with that oath. And that Second Amendment is our last chance. And there's something I love. The Emperor of Japan, there's a gun behind every blade of grass in the United States of America. And that is not a fear factor. That's a promise, because we will stand behind the liberty that takes us to that point where that gun may be necessary against a tyrannical government. God forbid that ever happens. That's why we do the mundane now. Yeah. Did the vein come out?
Well, yeah.
It really felt like it came out. The vein came out.
It was real. I mean, truly. The problem now isn't even the guns. Will the ammunition be there behind the blades of grass? Because we got ammunition shortages and tragedies like that to deal with. So
I got a PVC. I will hit you in the chest with a potato gun. I don't give a flip. Come for my stuff. Moulin Labe all day. One way or another, I'll shoot knives at you. I'll take tacks. I will wrestle you to the ground. I'll choke you out. I don't give a flip. You're not coming for me. You're not coming for mine. And this is where we need to be. We can say that rhetoric because it's part of who we are as a country. But the best part about it is that we have God. And I was talking to somebody today. They were talking about the Statue of Liberty and a picture of Satan with his hand up. Masonic Frenchmen built that. We need to take down the Statue of Liberty. You know how we know God is real in this country? He has placed his holy hand on this country and made it as great as it is, because people are thinking that way based on the Masonic ideology. But God made that symbol the light on the hill. All those immigrants, the people see the Statue of Liberty, they were safe. That's powerful. That's proof of God's will in this country. If that doesn't get you fired up, I don't know what does, because I don't give a damn. At the end of the day, where the rubber meets the road, I was born with inalienable rights. And I'll fight for yours, and I'll fight for somebody that I don't agree with ideologically. Because that's how we keep a republic.
That's the difference between the American form of republic and every other republic that's ever been, is this concept of liberty and the mutually pledged heart of the founders that will give their liberty up to protect the liberty of not only their children, but their own families and the families of people that they don't agree with. I'll protect your right to say things to me I don't want to hear. I mean, that's the First Amendment.
Absolutely. And here's the funny thing. 3% of the colonists stood against a tyrannical government. Hey, Joe, 3%. I can do that in a podcast, home skillet. 3%. And I ordered my jet. Remember he said we can't do nothing with jets and all that? I ordered one. You can get one from Ukraine. They're cheap.
Get them on eBay from Afghanistan.
Afghanistan, too, yeah. You need tires. I know Black's Tires right here in Conway. Hook it right up. Not a problem. Look, we have to laugh about it or we'll cry. But at the end of the day, this is what it's about. This is what Reawaken's about. This is what Clay's about. This is what the General Michael T. Flynn, Eric Trump, all of these amazing patriots. And you know what? Nobody can take today away from me. Never.
Outstanding. Thank you.
And you know what? I want to say one last thing, because I know a lot of the folks out in Greenville watch this. I got to go on stage in front of America and say, I have the right to remain silent, but I do not have the ability. And I did that for Chaps.
Glory to God. Man, Presley Stutz, man of God, patriot. We loved him. He was put to death by the medical establishment. And that's why we do what we do, because they are killing patriots, canceling patriots, ruining the lives and families of patriots around the country. But it stops here in South Carolina.
It's going to. I'm not stupid. We have a big hill to climb. But man, I met 3,000 friends in 12 minutes today, and I loved every minute of it. And I'm telling you right now, we are in a good place in this country. We are in a good place moving forward. I'm tired of hearing the ship is sinking. The ship's not sinking. As long as patriots are willing to stand up and yell from the rooftops, not today, Satan.
That's right. As Harrison Trucker Bob Musselwhite says, gates of hell, no.
Well, the simplicity part of I'm fired up is show up, stand up, speak up. It's your republic. You have to fight for it. No knight on a shiny white horse. It's up to you. Get involved.
Thank you, Chad. God bless you guys.